Hello there. And no, I'm not referring to General Kenobi. No, 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 no. I'm actually referring to what tonight is. And basically, that means it's Friday, and I want to be the first to welcome you guys to another installment of Figure Friday. Yes, 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 folks, it is that special time of the week where we spend some quality time together and basically nerd out about all things, figure, Funko, merchandise, memorabilia of all kinds, shapes, colors, and sizes, of course. Now, you best believe anything of that sort you're gonna find right here on this channel. And we're not only coming at you live from TikTok, but also from my YouTube channel as well. Which, again, I want to say thank you for all the continued support. You guys are breathtaking. You're awesome, and I love you guys all so much. So, oh wow, Patrick Thomas, thanks so much for the follow, man. Welcome. Yes, yes. Hello, mother. Good evening. Good evening. Yes, yes. Hello, and good evening, mother. Yes, yes. How are you? Yes, yes. But before before the holiest moments, folks, if you haven't already, please do me a favor. Go grab yourself something to eat. Grab yourself something to drink. Grab yourself a snack if you want to, because as you know, I want you guys to feel as at ease as possible because this is a green zone and everybody is welcome. Yes, and that means you. You are welcome because you are essential. You are necessary, and appreciate you so much. I love the Power Ranger. Oh, thank you so much, man. Heck, this is my wall of Power Rangers right there. But also, folks, the music that you guys are listening to, or that you're hearing in the background, I want to reiterate: I own no rights to any of it. I own no rights to the beats, the lyrics, the images, the songs, none of that. Just strictly using it for aesthetic purposes, because I want you guys to have a sense of relaxation, just like I do. So again, go and help yourself, folks, and no need to worry about me because I do have a little something to swig on right here. It's good old Sprite, maybe with a little cherry and vanilla thrown in, which, ironically, it's actually really good. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. It's Sprite and cherry flavoring with vanilla flavoring as well. It's really good. Ah, lovely, lovely. And also, guys, don't be afraid to share this to share this live. So again, I'm trying to get it all out there. I'm trying to help everybody find out who I am and what I do. But that's just me, honestly. Oh goodness gracious. But also, don't forget to hydrate. If you haven't already, you must hydrate. Hydration is the key. Hydration is the key of life, and you must do it. So please. Um, But we have hit that 3 minute mark, so we are going to go ahead and get started. I want to say hello and welcome back for those who are just joining us on this fine Friday evening. Or if you're going to be watching this as a highlight, welcome as well. So for tonight's episode, it's going to be all about the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Tonight, we're introducing two new additions to the figure family. And of course, one of them is a big little conqueror from a tiny, tiny world, and the other is another piece of memorabilia, another piece to add to my collection. I'm sorry, that was my grievous impersonation. I do apologize, honestly. I see you, super. Don't think I can't see you right there. Shoot. But um, before we get into that, folks, again, if you haven't already, please take a deep breath with me. And just again, I invite you guys to sit back, relax, and enjoy because, as you know, it's just you, me, and the merchandise of tonight. So, why don't we go ahead and get started? First up, I thought that we can go ahead and introduce our guest of the evening, our figure of the evening. Now, um, this guy he comes to us straight out of the quantum realm, ladies and gents, and of course, you guys wouldn't know him until you get a good look at that big blue face of his. And so, ladies and gents, give a big Wolfpack welcome to Mr. Nathaniel Richards, aka Kang the Conqueror. Yes, that's right, folks. The exiled one from the Ant-Man and Wasp Quantum Mania film is making his debut this fine Friday evening. And of course, he's brought with him not only a kick-ass suit, I ain't gonna lie, but also a tale to tell. which I'm actually very happy that I was able to procure this guy because he was one of the many Marvel Cinematic characters that his costume was basically right on, well, sort of dead on when it came to his comic book versions, you know? Is that the legendary dragon dagger behind you? Yeah, actually it is, and it's accompanied by Saba, the sword, and of course the red Power Ranger sword. But that's best served for another time, folks. Come on, I'm trying to keep it Marvel cinematic. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, I see you. I see you, Jess. Right there. That's for you. I see you, bestie. Oh dang, they included his cape and everything. That's awesome. All right, so check him out. Bam. I'm loving the detail. I ain't gonna lie. I love the fact that they included, like, it, of course, his cape, but at the same time, that they got his facial features just right. Honestly, just trying to keep it cinematic. I'm gonna say, bro, I'm a little jealous. Hey, no, 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 no. Hold on. You ain't gotta be jealous, homeboy. Trust and believe, man. Heck, all this stuff is just it was very hard to find, but it was all worth it. I mean, and I believe you can get your hands on it too. Let me show you guys on YouTube so you guys can take a peek. Yes, indeed, it was great detail, honestly. Like, 'cause this is one of the many figures I was hoping to procure. But yeah, he does come with two interchangeable hands, both of them like this, you know, for doing certain things, you know. But that's not what I mean. For blasting. Come on now. So yes, Mr. Richards here was a scientist from the 31st century who discovered the multiverse's existence and joined what was called the Council of Kangs in ruling over in ruling over the foreseeable realities, you know? Star Wars, it's amazing. Oh, dude, that's awesome. I have a small shelf of Star Wars. I ain't gonna lie, it's accompanied by the DC as well. But oh yeah, Richards here. He basically challenged his variants and sought to conquer as many worlds as possible as Kang the Conqueror. However, the council decided to banish him to the quantum realm where he allied with Janet Van Dyne, aka Hank Pym's wife. And in order to do that, he wanted to rebuild his time sphere until he was betrayed after Van Dyne discovered his evil plans. And Kang was once again trapped within the quantum realm alone. However, using that time um, to conquer part of it and build an empire in the world known as Axia, AXIA. Just in case I said that wrong, I do apologize. We fast forward a few years. After taking Darren Cross under his wing, and if you guys don't remember who Darren Cross is, he was Yellow Jacket in the first Ant-Man film. He was the bad guy, basically. Um, Kang had ordered the capture of Ant-Man and his daughter Cassie, holding the latter prisoners unless Ant-Man would succeed in claiming the multiverse engine core to escape the realm with his new empire and enact a new dynasty. However, Kang's attempts were quickly thwarted by a revolution of freedom fighters within the quantum realm itself. And in his last opportunity to escape, however, he had a brutal duel against Ant-Man, which resulted in Kang being shrunken and decimated by his own engine core. So, in a way, he had a good idea, but he ended up shooting himself in the foot. Now, though his death inadvertently alerted the Council of Kangs about people interacting with the multiverse, prompting them to basically take their own measures, and therefore um, they basically decided to take over what was left of the quantum realm and make it their own. No offense, but you should have a spoiler disclaimer. I do apologize about that, dude. Honestly, I do apologize, but I mean, if you think about it, I just told you a little bit about the villain. That's all I did. I didn't really spoil a lot of the film, you know, because that's all I'm saying. But I do apologize about that, and I will issue the spoiler warning next time. I do promise you that. Okay. But oh yeah, in remembrance, I also did find out some pretty interesting facts about here. For example, Kang, he actually created the Council of Kangs because due to the fact that every one of the Kangs are his variations or his variants, if you will. And Kang actually created a team known as the Anachronauts, and basically what their role was to protect his home world. And now, probably the most interesting fact that I did find out about him is some say that he's a descendant, probably a distant descendant of both Mr. Fantastic or even Doctor Doom. You know, I'm just saying. Some have stipulated that it's true. Others have stipulated, it's a bit far fetched. But in the world of the MCU, anything can happen. Uh, yes, I know. Super. I'm working on the spoiler warning. Come on, cut me some slack. He's just good with words. I mean, to answer your question, Jess, yeah, I try my best not to fumble the words, but I have to remember it is a lot to take in. But I try to relax. So either way. But are you guys good? Are you good before we continue? Because I want to make sure that you're good before moving on to our next installment. Okay. Oh goodness gracious. Oh yeah. And before we move on though, he actually does come with a piece of the big build a big figure, and it's actually the head of Cassie Lang. You know, that's Scott Lang's daughter. Just in case you guys didn't know. Apologies. Oh, I see you, Brainy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Dang, y'all are really are you guys really competing for the badge of number one? Come on now. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. Okay. You guys good? Okay. We're going to go ahead and move on. Now that we've introduced the Conqueror, we can actually move into a different space, if you will, to introduce our next piece, which ironically holds a certain stone of unlimited power. And of course, some folks would say that it looks like just like a cube, but wait, hold up. Do you guys hear that? Hold on. Sounds like a humming. Oh, well, anyways. Ladies and gents, let me introduce the Tesseract. Yes, that's right, folks. The blue cube of power has come into my possession. But not to worry, not to worry. As long as it's not active, well, then we're going to be just fine. Going to be just fine. So we're going to include a little bit of history here. And see, there it is again. There's that humming. It sounds like a hum. Wait. Uh-oh. Hold on, folks. I don't. I'm hoping that I'm wrong, but I'm really thinking. Oh crud! Oh crud! This. Oh my goodness! This does not look good to me, folks. Ooh. Just now, please, for the love of all things holy, please don't panic. Don't panic. But we might be having a small problem here, folks. Just saying. Let me just get that back into the thing here. Okay. Yeah, so we might have a problem. It seems to be active. I'm just playing, folks. But yeah, don't worry. Like I said, it's in its protective casing, and we don't need to worry about that. So we're good because we're going to talk a little bit about the origins here, huh? Use it to teleport here. No, I mean, the lid, it does come off. I wonder. Oh. Wow, look at that. I ain't gonna lie, that is freaking beautiful. Check that out. Boom! Look at that. Don't worry, folks. I'm not going to teleport anywhere that I don't need to be. Super. And Jess, trust and believe. If this thing really did have the power to teleport me, I'd be there in a split second, honestly. But that's first we're going to talk a little bit of the origin story. and then maybe I might be disinclined to take a trip. Just saying. Okay, my apologies, folks. Now, this little cube here was a crystalline cube-shaped containment vessel for what was known as the Space Stone, one of the 6 Infinity Stones that predate the entire universe. And it possesses, again, unlimited energy. I see you, Jess. I got you. I got you. And it was used by various ancient civilizations before coming into Asgardian hands. And it was basically kept inside Odin's vault, but eventually it was brought to Earth and left in what was known as Tonsberg, where it was guarded by devout Asgardian worshippers. But when we fast forward to the year of 1942, the Tesseract was actually retrieved by German Johann Schmidt, the leader of Hydra, who used the Tesseract to power up his enhanced weaponry in order to defeat the Allies during World War II. Bonjour, bonjour, Rabbit. Bonjour, good evening, yes. And following Schmidt's defeat at the hands of Captain America in the year of 1945, however, the Tesseract fell into Arctic waters. Do you have Twitch? Actually, yes, I do. I do have Twitch. Matthew, the link is in my bio. Feel free to check that out, honestly. Are y'all sending me the hat mustaches on purpose? Or are you just trying to mess with me? Because I keep seeing it flash or something like that, because I can't tell if it's actually happening. Do you have... I have figures. I mean, if that's what you mean. But, I'm sorry, it was actually recovered from the Arctic waters by Howard Stark. And the Tesseract was actually then kept at Camp Lay in New Jersey, And a figment of my imagination? Really? What's a figment of my imagination? This? Because it looks pretty real to me. Sounds pretty real to me, too. Thank you so much for the mic. The MIC? What the heck? I don't know why you're sending me that stuff. But where it was actually remained until the year of 1970. And spending decades, however, attempting to harness its power, Stark eventually helped found Project Pegasus. And of course, to whom he relinquished custody of the Tesseract in the 1980s. And when Marvel, an undercover Kree scientist, had joined Pegasus and harnessed the Tesseract's power to create a light-speed engine to assist the Skrulls in their war against the Kree, and took possession of the Tesseract and storing it in her laboratory, which was in orbit. And when we fast forward to the year 1989, individual known as Jan Rog actually killed Lawson to obtain the Tesseract. But pilot Carol Danvers destroyed the engine, causing her to be doused in the Tesseract's energy. And 6 years later, Danvers, now Captain Marvel, recovered the Tesseract from Lawson's laboratory and renounced custody of it to S.H.I.E.L.D., where it remained in the possession until 2012. Don't forget to announce the crossover. Remind me when I'm about to sign off, Super, and I'll let you know, okay? And of course, when that happened, it was actually stolen by Loki, who used the Tesseract to open a wormhole and allow the Chitauri to invade New York City. And following the Battle of New York City, the Tesseract was actually acquired by Thor, who brought it back with him to Asgard. And of course, we fast forward to the year 2023, when the Avengers initiated the time heist in order to resurrect the lives claimed by the Snap. Oh, the Tesseract is powered down. Good. Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, and Ant-Man were sent back in time to 2012 during the Battle of New York to retrieve the Time Stone, the Mind Stone, and the Space Stone. And the latter housed within the Tesseract. However, in that alternate timeline, Loki was actually able to obtain the Tesseract and used it to escape custody, forcing Captain America and Iron Man to travel to an alternate 1970 to retrieve another Tesseract. Yeah, it's a mind trip, honestly. You would have to watch the film in order to comprehend what is going on in that world, honestly. Whoop, look at this. I almost dropped it. Now, Where was I at? Oh yeah. Um, Also following the Battle of Earth, where Iron Man actually used all 6 stones to basically kill Thanos and his army at the cost of his own life. Captain America took it upon himself to volunteer to travel back to the alternate 1970 in order to return the Space Stone. Uh-oh, it's activated again. Somebody really wants me to teleport, don't they? Damn it. I will. Like I said, if I get the chance, I will definitely do that. Um, and of course, now we come to another year in the year 2023 when it's come into my possession. Yes, that's right, folks. And I'm actually going to be getting a stand for it, like a custom stand, which I will be introducing pictures of it on my Instagram when it's all done, because it's going to look great, and I'm going to be so freaking grateful for it, and I hope you guys look forward to it too. Let me put it back in the housing. There we go. There we go. Woo! Smooth. Okay. I'm going to slowly put the lid on as not to disrupt the Tesseract. Ah, beautiful. Got it. Trust me. Trust me. I will definitely travel to see you, Jess. Trust and believe. I promise. I promise. Okay? Pinky promise right there. Okay? Pinky promise. I got you. And don't worry, Super. I'm pinky promising you too. I'm going to travel to see you too sometime. I was careful, Rabbit. I was careful. See? I was very. I got it. It's okay. I got it. Cool. Now, why don't we talk a little bit of fun facts about it? For example, this little cube here, it can actually show visions of the future to whoever wields it. A pinky with you? Hell yeah. I see you, bestie. I love you. Now, also a pretty interesting and crazy fun fact is that the first cube, however, was actually created by Advanced Engineering Mechanics or something like that. It was AIM. I apologize, folks, honestly. And probably the most interesting and freaky fact is that Steve Rogers actually used it to bring back Bucky Barnes from the dead and to bring back his memories too. I kid you not. That is extremely awesome. Oh yeah. Now, before we get up out of here, folks, a small announcement. A couple months from now, I will actually be doing my first live guest on TikTok, and it's going to be featuring Jacinto Edits, aka Super. He will be my first ever live guest, and I will be happy to have him on the show. Going to be so honored because it's going to be a great time. We're gonna chill, I'm gonna be introducing some new stuff. I'm gonna be hanging out with him. We're gonna talk some shit. We're gonna shoot the breeze, probably nerd out together. And I hope you guys look forward to that. So make sure you guys stay tuned for any and all updates. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another riveting episode. Yeah, I know, Jess. I mean, that's basically what's probably gonna happen. But we're also gonna tone it down because we know how TikTok can be. So. But also, Bryn, make sure you get him to remember, okay? He said he can do something in about 3 months. So we're going to see it from now. Nerd out. Oh, yes, indeed. I'm gonna be wearing my big glasses and everything. Shoot. But with that, and honestly, Jess, I would not mind having you as a guest as well. You are more than welcome. You too, Bryn, you're all welcome. But with that being said, folks, I hope you guys look forward to that. Feel free to sample this subscribe button when it does appear, and feel free to sample either one of these fine videos when they do appear as well. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week for another riveting episode. From here, I will be shooting over to my Twitch to do some gameplay. Not sure what yet, but we will see. And as always, folks, God bless you all. You're amazing. I love you all so much. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week. And as always, stay safe, stay awesome, stay weird, stay yourselves, and be zen as always, folks. Peace.